Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Molten Core is coming for the third time in a few hours, this time the buffed Molten Core, and I have been thinking about what sort of leader setup am I going to go into this raid with, because obviously some of the strategies that I have used before are no longer going to work. Some of them are going to work, but do I want to save some of those leaders? I think I may, because if we take a look at my pre-nerf leader plan, then I did Lucifron with Maiev, Magmadar with Talnos, Gehennas with Rend, Gar with the Drakizat Tyrion combo, Geddon with Chalga, Golmak with Hogger, and Ragnaros with the Jaina Sneed combo. So mostly using the same leaders. Also there's some leeway, like Turtle didn't have everything leveled, so for example he played with some Rivendare and Sylvanas here and there and stuff like that. But anyway, this was like the main idea. And now, because there's considerable uncertainty, especially regarding Geddon, Golmak and Ragnaros, so those three are going to need to be tested a lot, and I would need to be very flexible with my leader potential for those ones, so I would want to use as weak leaders as possible up front. Which means that this is my early post-buff plan for what I'm going to go in with for the Molten Core tonight. So Lucifron, I think the Maiev Unbound strat was very strong in Lucifron. I don't think I'm going to want to use Maiev in anything else, so Lucifron is mostly unchanged. I think I'm trying to tweak the Unbound strategy a little to make it more streamlined, make it a little bit better, but the overall game plan is the same. Then there's Magmadar, and I've been thinking going in with Sylvanas. Turtle used Sylvanas last time because Turtle didn't have a Talnos, and I might want to have a Talnos as an option for later. And Sylvanas is one of the leaders that I probably won't be using later on, so I think Sylvanas might make sense for Magmadar. For Gehennas, I used Rend for Gehennas, and Rend was super good in Gehennas. But Gehennas and Shasras are pretty easy boss anyway, so I want to keep the option of using Rend later on, so I think I'm going to go back to Cairn. I did Gehennas with Cairn in the first run, so Cairn setup probably for Gehennas is going to be for this time. Then there's going to be Gar. Gar was nerfed a little, it should be a little bit easier. Drakizat Tyrion strategy obviously is going to work, the fight is going to be a little bit easier, but there might be other options. I think I still want to do the Death Ball strategy, but then who's the leader of the Death Ball? Is it Drakizat? Is it Talnos? Is it Sneed? We'll see. And who's the healer? Is it Tyrion or is it Cenarius? I think I'm going to go with Tyrion as a healer, because I think there's some nice things to do with Cenarius later on. But the Death Ball one, maybe I want Drakizat for both Golmak and Ragnaros, in which case I would like to try Talnos or Sneed instead for here. But we'll see. Drakizat Tyrion obviously is still capable of doing Gar. Then we go to Geddon. Geddon is the most buffed boss, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to kill Geddon. So some of the options that I see for Geddon is a Rend pair, so that we have a lot of flyers, or potentially something like Grommash plus Cenarius. So a little bit of healing, a little physical damage, still going for some kind of an ambush plan. And Cenarius is Roots also potentially doing good things. So something like that maybe for Geddon. And then we come to Golmak. Well, do the Chimeras still work? Can we do like Chalga or some other beast flyer setup with Chalga, or maybe a Death Ball setup with Drakizat Cenarius or Drakizat Tyrion again? Something like that, possibly. And finally there's Ragnaros, and Jaina Sneed I believe should still work even after the nerfs. Maybe you need a couple of more levels, or a level at least, but who knows. Or if that doesn't work, then what? Drakizat Tyrion, some kind of Death Ball strat again. So as you can see, Drakizat would be a leader that could be in high demand. Tyrion, Cenarius, two healer leaders. Both of them can be potentially quite useful. So I just want to try to keep some of those options open a little bit longer, probably this time. So this is my early plan, early setup for how I'm going to handle Molten Core. First 4 bosses, I have no doubt that I will be able to handle those just fine. No worries, but then Geddon and Golmak. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to clear them, but we'll find out soon enough. Molten Core coming in a few hours. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.